Hello, my name is Leslie Grigsby. I'm the Senior Curator of Ceramics and Glass here at Winterthur, and I'm also the curator of our new exhibition, Uncorked, Wine, Objects, and Tradition, which will be opening to the public on April 28th, and will be open through January 6th of next year. In the show, when you come to us, which I hope you will, you'll be seeing many different types of ideas expressed in terms of wine. We'll be talking about ancient wine vessels and how they influence design. We'll be talking about the business of selling wine and selling wine equipage, and then also the social life that was involved in wine. Many, many objects, over 350, will be in the show. This little case that I'm standing in front of right now gives you an example of some of the broad range of wares that we're going to have, which is anything from metalwork to ceramics and glass to textiles, paper, books, prints, paintings, a nice broad range of wares. If you look at this case on religion as it is associated with wine, you'll see that we begin at this end with a group of wares that are more formally associated with the church. They're ecclesiastical wares. And we have them in silver, a very high-end ware, and in the slightly less costly pewter. Among the silver examples is one great rarity here, which is from a set of 6 tankards that were made by Paul Revere, who I understand the anniversary of his famous ride is about to be coming up sometime in the next few days. So we'll celebrate with a little wine here. As I move over, we get to a central section of this case, which is talking about the availability of different kinds of resources for buying wine-related objects. For example, in this pamphlet here from the Benziger Company, in the late 19th century, you could order any of several different styles of wine equipage for use in your church, or if you happen to have a private chapel, you might buy from them. We have another example from the Gorham factory. As I move along a little bit, you'll see a small grouping that is talking about religion-related objects that you would use in your home. For example, we have a small beaker here, which looks pretty simple, but if we had better light and had the ability to get you close to it, you would see that it's inscribed with the Lord's Prayer up around the upper rim. And that will be well lit soon when the lighting is completed, and you'll be able to read that. A wine siphon for moving wine from a bottle to a decanter without carrying the dregs also has a prayer inscribed on it. These would have been bought by wealthy families for use in their homes. The last part of this case, you can see we have a couple things that have not been placed yet, is talking about satire on the church. Sometimes people might have a drink and make a toast to the fact that they were unhappy with certain issues. In this case, they're talking about a perceived sense of the church during the 18th century being more interested in luxury than in giving religious teachings. So this was to try and encourage the church to maybe act more the way the parishioners wanted them to. So these are just a few of the many objects that you'll see when you come to us. And I do hope that you will remember that we open on April 28th, and you will be coming to see Uncorked, Wine, Objects, and Tradition. Thank you.